In 2017, the GRU launched a highly sophisticated cyber attack against Ukrainian financial institutions, including banks and government agencies, a move that further underscored Russia's strategic use of cyber operations in its ongoing conflict with Ukraine. The attack was part of a broader hybrid warfare campaign aimed at destabilizing Ukraine's economic and political stability. This operation, codenamed NotPetya, was initially believed to be a ransomware attack, but investigations quickly revealed that it was far more nefarious. The GRU's approach in this instance was to use a combination of wiper malware and ransomware, exploiting vulnerabilities within the Ukrainian software used by numerous businesses and government entities. The malware spread rapidly through compromised updates to a legitimate accounting software called MEDOC, which was widely used by companies and institutions in Ukraine. Once the malicious update was installed, the NotPetya malware began spreading uncontrollably, encrypting files and rendering entire systems useless. At first glance, the attack appeared to be an extension of traditional ransomware, with the cybercriminals demanding a Bitcoin ransom for decryption keys. However, experts quickly discovered that there was no intent to collect the ransom. The true goal was not financial gain, but to destroy systems. The malware was designed to erase files and cause irreparable damage to the infected networks. It left Ukrainian businesses and government departments crippled, with key financial transactions frozen and large-scale data loss occurring across the country. The scope of the attack was staggering, and it was not limited to just Ukraine. The NotPetya malware rapidly spread beyond the Ukrainian border, affecting major multinational corporations across the globe. Some of the most high-profile victims included Maersk, the global shipping giant, which experienced massive disruptions to its operations, leading to millions of dollars in losses. FedEx also suffered significant damage to its European operations, with its TNT Express division being particularly impacted. The virus spread across supply chains, affecting a wide range of industries, and its global impact made it clear that the GRU had crafted a weapon of mass disruption. The attack was a demonstration of Russian cyber capabilities at their most dangerous. Unlike traditional cyber attacks, which aim to steal data or disrupt communications, NotPetya was designed to be destructive from the outset. The GRU's goal was to cause economic havoc, weaken Ukrainian institutions, and send a message to the West. Russia could target not just military infrastructure, but the very economic foundations of a nation. Despite the global damage caused by the attack, the GRU's primary target remained Ukraine, whose banks, utilities, and critical infrastructure were left in shambles. The attack caused significant financial losses within the Ukrainian economy and further destabilized its already fragile political environment, contributing to the ongoing crisis in the region. The cyber attack was a clear attempt to punish Ukraine for its growing ties with the West and to dissuade other former Soviet states from pursuing similar paths of integration into Western institutions like NATO and the European Union. The NotPetya cyber attack was ultimately traced back to the GRU, and the United States, alongside its NATO allies, attributed the attack directly to Russia. The U.S. government responded with sanctions aimed at Russian military and intelligence officials involved in the attack. Additionally, international cybersecurity communities began to recognize NotPetya as one of the most sophisticated and destructive cyber attacks in history, and it served as a warning to governments and corporations worldwide about the evolving threat of cyber warfare. While NotPetya was initially believed to be just another ransomware attack, it quickly became clear that the GRU's use of wiper malware had set a dangerous precedent for the future of cyber conflict. The incident was a stark reminder that cyber attacks were no longer simply a tool for espionage or data theft. They were now weapons capable of causing widespread economic disruption and instability. The attack also highlighted the growing vulnerability of critical infrastructure to cyber threats and underscored the need for stronger cybersecurity measures globally. In the years since NotPetya, the GRU has continued to develop and refine its cyber capabilities, using them to wage a silent war against its adversaries. The operation was a turning point in cyber warfare, signaling that digital conflict had entered a new, more destructive phase, where the lines between cybercrime, statecraft, and war had blurred beyond recognition.